How are you?
I'm well.
Okay,
Thank
tell
you for
me.
asking. What
Yes,
about you, sir?
I'm well also, well. Thank you very much for asking as well. Right?
Yes, sir.
So now tell me something about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Jharkhand, and my city name is Jamshedpur, and my name is Shahid. Yes, and these days I'm learning English language.
You want to practice your English and you want to become a fluent speaker, basically, right?
Yes, sir. I want to become a not fluent, but I just want to understand. I just want to communicate with someone who speak front of me.
A
Yes.
friend of yours.
Yeah. No, not friend. Who speak front of me? I just want to
Okay,
communicate with them.
anybody
Anybody.
who is there in front of you, you want to improve your communication skills with that person,
Yes,
right?
yes, sir.
Okay, right. So you live in Jamshedpur. I think there's a very big steel plant there in Jamshedpur, right?
Yeah,
The,
yeah, that
the
name is
Tata,
Tata Steel.
the
Yes,
Tata
sir.
steel plant, right?
Yes, sir. Where are you
Or
from? Sorry, I didn't ask.
I am from Jaipur, Rajasthan.
Okay, you are from Rajasthan. Nice.
Yes. And all right, let's talk about this steel plant in Jamshedpur. Have you been there?
I haven't been there
All right, and why is that so?
because there's no requirement. There was no requirement. That's why I didn't go there. Yes,
All right, but you
but I
must have
see,
seen.
when I go to the market, so I see that there are big plants.
No. So you pass from there regularly, right?
Yes, I pass when I pass there, so I see. Yes.
All right, good enough. Now today we are talking about cloning, human cloning, right?
Human cloning. Yes.
Yes. Do you understand what we mean by human cloning?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Human cloning is basically about making an identical person uh, with a separate identity, but with the same features as the same person, as the first person, basically. Like making a carbon copy of Shahid, for example. This is what is known as cloning.
Cloning. Okay.
Cloning, Cloning.
Okay, cloning. All right.
Yes, this is what the word means actually. It means making another person who has the same features as maybe one person, right?
Okay.
So tell me, will you be comfortable speaking on this or should we change the topic?
Yeah, you can. If you want to change, you can change because it's kind of I means like I didn't get it. Like yes, it's cloning a human being, right? So
Yes.
like how what kind of question are like really?
All right, no problem, Chad. We'll change the topic then. We'll talk about something
Yeah.
else,
Thank you.
right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, Shad, let's talk about birthday parties, right?
Yeah. That's good. Yeah.
That's a good topic, right?
Yeah.
All right. So tell me, do you enjoy celebrating your birthday party?
Uh, we I haven't celebrated my birthday. Uh, yes, so far.
And why
Yes,
is this so?
because in my society, in my way I'm living, and there's no environment, to celebrate birthday. But generally, last time I think I remember my friends they insist me. Then we went to the hotel, and then we had eaten biryani.
All right. You had a biryani birthday party, is it?
Yes,
All right. And how was the biryani? What was
that
better?
was
Was it the biryani or the birthday party? What was better?
that was a birthday party. Actually, they insist me, yes, let's go. Today's your birthday, so let's go. Give me party. So my friend they insist me, so that's why we went there and then we had eaten. Yes,
So your
we
friends in
don't celebrate. We I am talking about me. I don't celebrate. To cut the cake and then after you know uh, I in my friend they don't do this kind of activity. Yeah, some of friends they do, but not all friends. They just give a party like a biryani party or some other place they go and they so they how to say उधर मतलब घूमते हैं नई जगह में जाके.
Right. You like visiting new places,
Yeah,
right?
they want, yeah, they want to go new places.
You want to go and visit new places, right?
Okay, yes, visit.
Okay. And tell me, so all of your friends celebrate birthday like this? You just give a party and go and have a lunch. You go and have lunch or dinner at any restaurant, basically, right?
Yes, yes. No, not any restaurant. Who is a famous restaurant, in my city. So we went there. We go there.
All right. You went to a famous restaurant, right?
Yes. Yeah. Not
All
too
right.
much. Too much famous. It's the average, you can say.
Yeah, but that's fine. I think more than the standard of the restaurant, it's being able to celebrate with your friends, being there with your
Yes.
friends,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
I think this is what matters most. All right. So tell me, did you celebrate your birthday when you were a young child? Now you have grown much older. When, as a youngster, did you celebrate your birthday?
No,
Or,
I didn't celebrate. I didn't celebrate. As I told you, when I was child at that time also, I didn't celebrate my birthday. And yes,
what was
recently
the?
I celebrate. Yeah,
Yeah.
when I grew up, then I celebrated with my friend. Just I told you like they insist me to do party. So yes,
No, right. They insisted that you host a party. I think this is a better way of
yes,
saying, it, right?
oh, yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, is it really important to have a birthday party?
Mhm. Yeah. Yes, I think we have to celebrate. We have to celebrate our birthday party. It is important because we born in this day. But yeah, but now we grow up, so we are not living in a same place. So we are doing job, and we are not at home, right? So we generally we go outside. We go. Some people go girls. Some people go outside. So there's no friend. So they don't celebrate there. So
All right.
if you are your home place, and so you can enjoy. You have to make celebrate your birthday party. That is not important, but usually we can celebrate. Yeah, there's no any problem.
Right. And tell me, apart from birthday parties, which other parties do you celebrate or do you enjoy with your friends?
Wedding party, we go wedding party, and another party, like we often we always do a tea party. So like when we some in evening time we meet each other, and then we go some a coffee some tea stall, and we do tea party. Yes, generally we do.
Okay, good enough. All right, now let's move over from talking about parties and let's talk about something else. Right?
Okay.
Tell me, apart from okay, this might be related to parties. Apart from celebrating parties, what do you do with your friends? Do you go together to the movies, or do you go to shopping malls together, or do you go to visit different places?
Yeah, yes, we go to the park, and we go to the we generally we go to the new places. We explore the in our city. We explore the new places, and we go there, and we enjoy there. We spend some time there, and yeah, and occasionally we go to the cinema when the new movie comes. So and at that time.
Okay, and do you enjoy watching movies?
Yes, of course, we enjoy there. Yeah, it depend on the movie. Yes.
And which movies do you enjoy watching? Do you enjoy watching Bollywood or you enjoy watching Hollywood movies or movies from the South? Which are your favorite
I enjoy Bollywood movie
Bollywood
instead of,
movies?
yeah, instead of Hollywood and Tollywood.
Okay. And which is your favorite movie in Bollywood?
In Bollywood, there are many favorite movie. Like all time, my favorite movie is Three Idiots.
Three Idiots.
Yes,
Okay. And tell me, did you learn something after watching Three Idiots?
yes, I learn when I watch Three Idiots how to live, how to live, in this world. So so I learned this thing means how to enjoy your life.
Or this is what you learned from Three Idiots, right?
Yes, this thing
And
I
I
learned.
think the movie also highlighted lots of difficulties that we have with our education system, and also parental pressure from our parents, right?
Yes, how to release mental pressure. Yeah, absolutely said.
Okay. And tell me, do you how do your parents see you? Do they have lots of expectations from you,
Yes.
right?
So yes.
Yes, go ahead, go ahead.
No, no. What is your question, sir? I didn't get it.
My question is, what sort of expectations do your parents have from you,
Uh, uh,
financially,
uh,
for example?
Financially, they expect from me to happy life and build, build to build his to build his own home. Yes,
To build your own home, right? Not to build
to
his
build,
own.
yes, to
To
build
build your
your,
home,
yeah,
right? Now, if you say to build your
yeah,
home,
to
you would
build
refer
your
to
home.
your own house or to a house belonging to your family, right?
Yes, to build on home. Yes,
Your own home, right?
yes.
All right. And how long do you think it's going to take you to build that dream home of yours?
It takes time because it's a very these days is very expensive to make a home. But gradually, if we think and we save money, so definitely we can do. And yeah,
Okay, good enough. All right, Chad, tell me, are you an ambitious person? Do you have lots of ambitions, or are you a simple going person? What sort of a person are you?
I am simple. You can say ambition person, but I have two goals till now. I want to buy 2 BHK flat, and another goal is to learn English language, to speak English.
No, good enough.
Yes,
Now, I want to make a few recommendations for you. Right, Chad?
please, please.
One recommendation is to work a little on pronunciation. Right?
All right. Okay.
For example, I think you have a little problem pronouncing words that end in tion or sion.
Okay.
Right? Accommodation,
Accommodation. Okay.
yeah, right, or admission. I,
Admission.
yeah, I think you heard. I heard you saying admission. The what I'm not saying is this particular word. I thought I heard you pronouncing the last part of this word sion or tion as sun and not shun as it should be actually pronounced. Right?
All right.
Admission. Right?
Okay. All
Intermission.
right.
So all of these words that end in tion or sion, they have a common pronunciation which is shun, shun, and not sun, as we have the tendency to say in India.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. I will work on it.
And I want you to work on this. And the other thing that I want you to improve also is you need to improve a little on grammar.
All right.
Right? How to make better sentences in English.
Yes. Yes.
I think this is another problem area for you. You need to improve on your English, basically. Right?
Yeah. 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 Sentence and structure is good. Yes. Absolutely. I have to
Right.
learn this thing.
You have to learn this. So please start working on this. Right?
Yes. Yes. I.
But at the
I
same time,
Go ahead, sir. Please.
please do not feel ashamed or shy of speaking English. Right? Because
Okay.
if
Yes.
you feel self-conscious or if you feel ashamed or shy in front of somebody else and you don't speak English, then you're not going to learn English at all, right?
Absolutely agree.
So
Agree.
I think
100%.
you should grab every opportunity you have to speak English with. Don't be bothered about whether you're speaking it in the correct way or not. I think with
Yes.
more practice, your fluency is going to develop. But if you don't practice at all, then you're not going to learn English, right?
Yes. Agree. Agree, sir.
So please, as I said, try and find as many opportunities to speak English. You can find
Yes.
people at home, maybe your family members or your friends, anywhere that you find an opportunity to start speaking English with somebody you know. Please do that as soon as possible and as
Yes.
much as possible, right?
Yes. Right. Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah. Like. But when I make long sentence at that time, I feel difficult. Like.
Okay.
So.
So what you can do is make two short sentences. There's nothing wrong in speaking two short sentences. Make one short sentence, take a little breath, and then make another short sentence. Right?
Okay.
The first thing
Okay.
is you have to be comfortable with the language. When you are comfortable speaking in short sentences, then you can start making long sentences. Right?
All right. Yes. Yes.
This is just like learning ABCD and then learning how to make sentences with the alphabets. You have to go step by step. Right?
Yes. Absolutely.
I think if you choose something more difficult to do initially, it's going to be a little problematic. You need to
Hmm.
do the basics first. You need to learn the basics first, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
this
Yes.
is what I would recommend for you, basically.
Okay.
All right. So tell me, I think we just have very little time left. Tell me something about Jamshedpur.
Yeah. Jamshedpur is a small city, but here is lots of places you can go there. You can enjoy there. We call people call this city is a green city. Like here is a stadium, here is a river, here is a mountain. Yeah, there's so many things here.
Okay. And do you have lots of visitors who come to Jamshedpur? Is it a famous tourist spot?
Yeah, there's a many famous tourist place here, like mountain, Divna Lake we call, and another place is I forgot that name. Uh, yes, and Jubilee Park. There's a big park.
All
There's a
right. There's a big
there's a
park called Jubilee Park.